Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jonathan Perez here from Surefire Web Services, and we are working on a series of the different tools that we offer at Surefire Web Services, and I'm super excited to get this thing started with the one and only ConvertBox. Now, I know many people probably haven't heard of this because there's not a lot of these types of services around. Thank God for ConvertBox, though, because this has been in beta for a little while. I was definitely one of the lucky ones that got in last year with a lifetime deal, and they're doing the lifetime deal again, which is freaking amazing. If you have not purchased this, I would definitely take advantage of the lifetime pricing, because once I get into it and show you what this can do, you're gonna fall in love. So lifetime pricing available for a limited time only, and they're getting ready to officially launch. Now, there have been other programs that do something similar to this, but believe me when I tell you, they are incredibly expensive. I had one that I think I was paying about $200 a month for at one point, and it was amazing just because of the power of what it does. But you know, it just hit the wallet a little too hard, if you know what I mean. So let's just get into this, man. ConvertBox, I'm on their homepage right now. It's convertbox.com. If you take a look at it, there may be some things that are a little hard to understand, but I'm going to go over everything, and I'm just going to show a couple of examples on my website so that you can see exactly how this works. So first and foremost, if you scroll down their webpage, you're going to give you some brief synopsis of what it does. Intelligent targeting, segmentation funnels, lead capture forms, drag and drop simplicity, blah, 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 blah. If you're not a web person, all of this is just really fancy jargon for this thing is awesome, okay? Intelligent targeting means that you can target users based on what they do on your website. Segmentation funnels means after they've been on your website and they did something, you can start to categorize them. And once you categorize them, then you can retarget them based on that category or segment that they're in. Along with that, you put in the lead capture forms, which is basically a form to collect email addresses. The way to build it is drag and drop. It's very simple right there. You just drag it, drop it. It has A and B split testing. So if you're getting a lot of traffic to your website, you can see which ones perform better. And you can literally track everything, see how your campaign's working, see what kind of conversions are being made. This thing is awesome. Now, the biggest thing that separates this from most other pop-up plugins and tools is this right here. It's the intelligent targeting and the segmentation funnels. I can't tell you enough like how powerful having something like this is, especially if you know how to use it. I mean, the intelligent targeting itself, you can set up campaigns that specifically talk to each and every user, where you're not just broadcasting a broad message. Now, that gets really into conversion marketing, but that's ultimately, as a business owner who has a website, that's what you want to do. You want to filter your users and talk to them as they're coming in. So a quick example would be if they came from Facebook, you can say, hey, thanks for coming from our Facebook page, or we noticed that you saw us on Facebook. Click here to join our group, or something like that. Like, you can really, there's no limits to what you can do with this. And that is what separates this from everything else that's on the market. So as I scrolled a little more down the page, it kind of just breaks up segmentation a little bit here, which is pretty cool. This is a cool little graphic. So basically, you know, if you have something with 3 options, they click A. Now you have everyone in this kind of tag or filter that they can be targeted and marketed to. B the same way, C is the same way. You build your list. This is the email capture forms. It integrates with all different tools, ActiveCampaign and MailChimp being incredibly popular. And just conversions. So I'm going to dive in. I mean, you can head over to the website. I'm going to put a link below that you can check out. It is an affiliate link, just a heads up. It is how I keep things on, especially now that everyone's in quarantine. But you know, affiliates payments always help. So I'm going to put that link down there. Definitely check out the website. Take advantage of the lifetime pricing. When I do post this video, I do hope that still will be up. No guarantees, but either way, I mean, whatever this is, it's definitely worth it just because of how powerful it is. So I will be right back. I'm going to log in, show you what the back end looks like, and then just do a couple of examples, and that's pretty much it. So let's get into it. Okay, so I just logged in, and as you can see, the back end is pretty simple. There's not really a lot going on. It's just easy, simple, direct, so you can see how this is behaving. I put these things up on my website, what was it, like last week? I think I did it, only because I just finished redoing my website and I wanted to test out a couple things. So I don't even have like the lead magnets or anything set up yet. So this is like the extreme early phase of this process. But as you can see, with it being up, I have 617 views, 18 interactions, and I got a lead, which I didn't even realize I got a lead. So that's pretty good news for me. But I have two different campaigns going on. I have the Corona donations campaign, which I'm not collecting any type of email on this. And then I have the under construction campaign, which as I was working on my site and I keep doing little updates here and there, I update people on what's going on. So we did just finish launching it. I did finish pretty much all the pages, but there's a lot of back end stuff that I'm going to do. But as a company, I'm going to be recording that and putting those on YouTube for everyone to kind of see how I do it. And that's going to be including a lot of different web designs and web builds to see how I kind of build everything using Elementor. But that's another topic for now. So let's just check this out real quick. So Rona donations, I only have one header thing on my website. And I'll show you a quick example of that if I open up a new incognito window, only because it doesn't store all the cookies. And if I go to my website, you're going to see two things pop up. You're going to see the banner pop up on the top, and then you're going to see a little head pop up on the bottom over here. Bam. We'll be donating 20% of all new signups to the Corona Relief Fund until this crisis ends. Learn more. They can click here. It just brings them to my fun stuff page. And then down here it says, hey there, if you were on my email list already, this would say your first name. It would say, hey there, John. Hey there, Rachel. Hey there, Carl, Joe, whatever. Welcome to the new Surefire site. Make sure to check out the fun stuff page for specials. And that's basically what this is. So if I close that and I close this, they're not going to pop up all the time. That was specifically for this page. Now, going back to the back end, if we take a look at this real quick, you'll see that I have demos coming soon first, and I'll show you what page that is. This is set to specifically launch when you go to a certain page. It's not a full site campaign like the one we just saw. The under construction pop-up that I have, this is meant for only first-time visitors. So when they first come onto the website, it says, hey there, has that short little message. Then on their second visit is when you get the actual email opt-in. A second visit is considered the same person visiting the website after an hour. So if they're on it and they're clicking around, it's not going to show up. They leave. They come back later that night or the next day. The second time they come, they're going to get this pop-up saying, hey, you want to keep up to date? Just click here and give me your email address and yada, 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 whatever you want to say. So we'll just take a look at that real quick. Well, I can't show you this one because I'm not going to have it over an hour video, but I'll show you how this one works because it's pretty cool. So again, we'll just open up a new incognito window because it kind of clears your cache, clears the cookies, make sure everything's fresh. So you're going to see everything pop up again. Here's our special going on. Welcome to the new Surefire. Make sure to check out all the fun stuff. Page for specials. I'm thinking I probably will just add a button there to say stay up to date, click here rather than a second visit. But I just want to show you how it works. I was kind of messing with it. But check this out. So that's my campaign for the website, and you can set it to show a specific number of times per day. But if I go into $500 websites, now you're going to see on this right corner, demos are currently being developed, which is what I'm going to do a video series on how to create all of these websites. So with that said, that is just pretty freaking awesome because it gives you complete control. If someone clicks on here and let's say I have a special specifically for this, when they go here, I can have it pop up there. I can have them fill out a form. I can have it pop up in the middle. I can have a full page gateway screen come down. I'm using my hands like you can actually see me, but I can have something just kind of come down, cover the entire screen with a message. Whatever it is you can think of that you want to do to market, this makes it possible. All right, so the last thing that I'm going to get into, so this doesn't end up being a 30-minute video, is just the edit screen, and just to give you a quick overview on how that works. So when I go, I can either create a new ConvertBox or I can edit one. Let's just let's edit one so you can see how it is, and then I'll show you the different options for the conversion. So once I click edit, this is what I created. You can swap out this image. As you can see, you literally just highlight to edit things. This says, hey, first name. You edit it right through this box as well. Hey, first name. Or if they don't have the first name, it's going to say, hey there. Thanks for coming back. Would you like to keep the site up to date with your changes and updates? This is the button they click. Now with this button, you have this cool thing called button actions. Lets you know what to do after they click the button. I have it going to a next step, which is right here. So you can have multiple steps depending on what they click or what you want to do. So the next step for me is just an email. So as soon as they click on yes, I would, click, it goes here, and then they enter their name and email, and it syncs right into my MailChimp account. So the drag and drop editor is pretty simple, pretty basic. It just has all these things, and I'll get into that in another time. But this, for the most part, is how it's set up. It's also mobile friendly, and they give you an idea of what that looks like there. You have your display options, which you can set a trigger up. You have all these different triggers. You can show after a specific time, if the visitor is about to leave. So like an exit intent, you can have something pop up. You can see, this is what I was talking about before. I have that one set up. So if they come back a second time or a third or any more than 2 times, it'll show them up to 3 times per day for a maximum of 10 times. So if they visit 10 times and they've seen it enough times already, that's it. If they do 4 days, they keep coming back. The 5th day, it's not going to show. So you're not going to pester them every time they come to the website with the same message, which is great because you could always switch things up. If they didn't sign up the first 4 times you showed it to them, then maybe after the 5th time you offer a coupon, or you offer just anything you can think of to market something different for repeat visitors who aren't opting in the first couple times you show them something. It's also a great way to start A/B testing as well. You can show on every page on your website, specific pages, someone else's page using an overlink. Now this is really cool, but I'll get into that on another video. So we move on to targeting. Show to everyone. That doesn't have any options. And then you have target specific visitors on my website. So the way I have it set up is if they saw the first one and if they visited 2 or more times, then they're going to get this specific message. That's how you target it. There's a bunch of different options. Not going to get into that now. Just want to let you know how freaking cool it is that you can set up different options and show them different things based on what they've seen, what they've visited, where they came from, the whole 9. And then lastly, you can set up a goal. So goals is just something to keep track of. If they subscribe to your opt-in form, your goal has been met, and that is considered a success, and then it starts to get tracked. You can also, if they clicked a button, let's say it was a link to a cart page or checkout or a specific product, and that was your goal, congratulations, they clicked it, what a success, and then visited a specific page. So then you just finish it, and you're pretty much done. So that's a brief overview of this. 2 more things that I just want to show you real quick. You can add as many sites as you want. I have the, I think it's called the Pro license. So this does allow me to manage this for my clients, which is just an added benefit. If you are a Surefire Web Services client, you have access to this program. We can discuss marketing tips, marketing tools, different ideas to put on your website, and then I can set all of this up for you so that you can really start getting some more email opt-ins and things like that. So definitely a powerful tool. I love that I can offer this to my clients, and then I can manage it by your website, and we can do all sorts of different campaigns. So last thing I just want to show you real quick is if I do a new ConvertBox, I'm just going to show you the four different ones that they have. I'll just say test, and that's going to get deleted. But these are the four different ones you have. Sticky bar on top, call out module, which is what I've been using on my website. You could do a pop-up, which is pretty standard that you see on most websites when something just fills in the space, dark background usually. And then a full page. I believe this is usually called a gateway page, where it just fills up the entire page with your offer, and then you can edit it like that. So, I mean, just to move forward, anything you click on, they have these different templates that are there to help you get started. Skip it, start from scratch. This is just awesome. Again, I'm keeping this short. This is just an overview. I know this video went a little long, but I do want you to see how powerful and awesome this thing is. I will be doing more tutorial videos and setting up different campaigns just to show you how each one works and then going over them in details. But for now, I'm going to wrap this up, let you know, surefirewebservices.com. If you are a client of ours, we can help you out and set this up for you. We also have the Corona offer going on. So 20% of all new signups is getting donated to the Corona Relief Fund. Or if you have a charity or a church or something in mind that you want to donate that 20% to, you just let us know and we will donate that for you. Now, this is an evergreen video, so for as long as ConvertBox is out, this will be out. If you're seeing this in the future and the coronavirus is done, then unfortunately, I'm sorry, that deal no longer exists. But at the time, it does. So make sure you check out surefirewebservices.com. I'm going to put the link to ConvertBox in the body of this video. And yeah, just go check this out. Take advantage of the lifetime deal if it's still available. And let's get some campaigns going. All right. God bless y'all. Have a good night.